Today's Toy Spot, we are having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Infinite Series Avenging Allies Machine Man. You know, surprisingly, of all the Marvel Legends that we got in this particular wave, the one I was most excited about picking up was this guy right here. And the reason for it, I had Machine Man #1 when I was younger. Just one of those obscure comics. I actually might have got him in one of those. Remember back in the day, I don't know if anybody remembers this, but back in the day you could go into like things like the Sears catalog and they always sold like comic bundles. And they were never anything valuable. It was always just like, you know, issue 1 of some obscure character, or his number issue 67 of issue 67 of Thor, or issue 125 of Spider-Man. It was nothing really relevant. But in that pack, and Spot got it for Christmas, was Machine Man #1. So when I found out that Machine Man was going to be one of the characters in this wave, I was super excited. Machine Man comes with alternate arms, which give you the extended arms. And speaking of extra arms, you get the arms of the All-Father included as well. The side of the package features Machine Man on the left and on the right side there. And actually, I shouldn't say that. On the left side is Machine Man, on the other side is Sentry. We'll be looking at those figures separately. Then on the back, Marvel's Sentry and Marvel's Machine Man are the two characters that make up the Avenging Allies. These heroes fight to find their origins and discover their true identities. Other figures, of course, you can pick up down below are Iron Fist, Machine Man, Sentry, Hawkeye, Thor, Captain Marvel, and Scarlet Witch. If you collect all 7 of them, you can build Odin. And truthfully, you really only need 6 of them because 6 and 7, you get alternate arms, or alternate heads, so there you go. To check out more, you can go to www.hasbro.com/The Avengers. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, I'm actually excited about getting this guy opened up. When we come back, we're going to get a better look at Avenging Allies Machine Man. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. How about the first thing that we have a look at is the two pieces that you get for Odin. You get 2 different arms. One is more just an unarmed arm, and the other one has the armor on it. Nice looking pieces, really. And we'll take those. We'll bring in Odin that we have somewhat started. Thumbsies, of course, go in, and we're going to take those and plug them into place. Just like that. The arms fit very easily into place. They actually fit easier than the legs did. I don't know why the legs. The legs, for most Build-A-Figures, Marvel Legends at least, I find are so hard to get into their sockets. You really have to force them. The arms, though, seem to be no issues whatsoever. So there you have the arms for Odin. Not really much to speak of right now, and I still have his sword. I still have his sword that we'll look at later as well. So moving Odin out of the way. Machine Man, Machine Man, Machine Man. What a gorgeous, gorgeous looking piece. I'm not just saying that either because Spot just happened to have one of his issues. Oh, the first issue growing up. But he's a really neat looking piece. I suppose that only as the nitpicks that I could make, though, are that the body, at least from this metallic purple that they've applied to it, it doesn't look like the metallic purple is completely on there. It seems like certain light, when you're holding up against the light, and it could maybe just be the kind of paint that they used, but it doesn't look like it completely covers his body. It might be just an optical illusion. Like in the camera, it actually doesn't look so bad, but in person, when you start moving the figure around, it looks like there's areas that either the silver is bleeding through or the plastic is bleeding through. Sadly, he's a little loose as well, both in the arms or in the legs and in the head there. But he's a great looking figure. Boy, oh boy, what a great, beautiful looking piece. Coloring wise, as mentioned already, he basically is just this metallic violet purple He's got a little bit of silver accents around the collar or around the neck area, a couple of silver areas around the shoulders, and a couple of bands around the arms. He's got some silver that also carries over to his boots, but mostly he is this silver figure, or this purple treated figure. But yeah, you can see, yeah, he's a little wobbly. That's why, oh why did it have to be this guy that is the wobbly one and not, say, the likes of Iron Fist? Nothing against Iron Fist, but just saying. He does come with a couple of other hands. Both of them are extendable hands. For that, you just grab onto his forearm and just pop the hand. This one's a little harder to take out. Very small peg too. And we can take that, change them out with his extended arms. Now, I probably will not have him displayed with the extended arms. I do like that. You know what, I might even have just one of them like that. But you can easily just pop them both out and have, why don't we do this? We're talking about it, why don't we actually do it? Those peg just into place. Go Gadget arms, you've got Machine Man with his extendable arms. Above and beyond that, you would think that these are all solid pieces too, but they are pipe cleaners, little wire frames inside that you can take it. Very stiff, unfortunately, but you can bend the arms as well. Now, you have to kind of hold the arm here because this socket is already loose, and when you start bending the arm, make sure you're kind of bending it while holding this so that these don't actually pop out on you. But you can see, yeah, they get a little loose, a little loosey-goosey, unfortunately. But you can do some creative things, some interesting ways to pose them. Something like that. We'll just take these out, pop them out like that, and put his arms back in, put his regular hands back in. The only thing that concerns me, though, is the size of the peg. The peg on the end is broad, but you can see the peg, this in-between peg, is so small. So be careful when you're putting it in that you don't happen to bend it, because as soon as you bend it and start putting stress marks in it, sooner or later that, yeah, I don't even want to say it. I'm not even going to say it. You know where I'm going with this. From, yeah, overall, just really liking the figure. For a scale comparison, by the way, there's Machine Man, and let's say there's Iron Fist. Boy, I hate these leg articulations. New leg articulation, old leg articulation. I much prefer this one more so. But they're roughly about the same height to one another. Bulk-wise, they're about the same also as well. It actually even looks like they share the same arms. I guess the only difference is the Iron Fist has the swivel in the shoulder sockets there, whereas this one does not. Speaking of articulation, let's bring the camera back a little bit. There we go. Speaking of articulation, Machine Man has a ball hinge joint. So he's got a ball joint for the neck, or for the head. Then he's got a hinge in the neck. That might be also adding up to why this head is a little looser, because he's got that hinge. Shoulders are also in a ball hinge joint, so they rotate out. They rotate forward and back. I don't know why it's ratcheting. That kind of worries me that it's ratcheting like that. Swivels at the bicep, double bend at the elbow, and swivel and hinge in the hands. Then when you get to the torso section, he has an upper torso crunch, swivel at the waist, and the swivel point is actually right above the belt there. Then when it gets to the legs, what a breath of fresh air. Legs move forward, back, out, no problem. I don't have to swivel the leg. I don't have to have the hinge facing this way to rotate the leg forward. It just does it. Swivel at the thigh. Very stiff though, swivel thigh. Double bend the knee. Swivel at the boot, and that hinge joint also in the foot. Spot hasn't actually opened the other figures yet, but you know what? This might potentially be my favorite, the gem for this set. The figure does things well. Paint's very nice. I love the metallic purple. I think if you had given this figure, like say a regular purple, like a regular flat purple, I don't think the figure would have looked as cool. It's a soft spot personally for me, but I'm going to give Machine Man here an 8.5. Today's toy spot, we were having a look. Let's bring the camera back a little bit. There we go. Today's Toy Spot, we were continuing our looks at the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Odin Wave, and we're looking today at Machine Man. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's still got videos heading your way as we continue our looks at Odin. Thanks for watching as you always do. I'll see you next time.